I'm Kemi, creator of Who Are You, a podcast on purpose. I have conversations with people near and far about how they are finding their way, starting with one simple yet complex question: who are you? I am very interested in the concept and practice of purpose. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How do we know it exists? Actually, what's your purpose? Really, what is my purpose? Well, frankly, at 37 years old, I'm still trying to figure that out. For many years, however, I was frustrated and afraid of not knowing my purpose. I thought I needed to find the exact words to make up the perfect sentence that captured my purpose and immortalize it in one way or another. Coupled with my obsession with entrepreneurship, my identity was tethered to my quest for purpose. Although I am entrepreneurial by nature, what missed me at the time was that being entrepreneurial does not necessarily mean one should start a business. But there was a time where I believed that to be true for myself. So I spent a great deal of my energy starting things. I started a lot of things, y'all. I started a summer program for sexually exploited girls. I started a lollipop company. Yes, I did that. I started an arts organization. I started and finished grad school. I started a stationery company. I started a podcast prior to this one. And during each of these ventures, I was either in school full time or employed full time or both. And yes, you guessed it, people. I ended up burning the F out. In that burnout period, I kept asking myself, what are you looking for? What do you want? What are you good at? Kemi, who are you? I had no direct answer. So I jumped right back on that hamster wheel of familiarity. And yes, I did burn out again, and I still had no answers. So, what does one do when you can't move forward or backwards or left or right? Well, what I did was I slowed down, kind of. I got quiet, I meditated, I read, I exercised, I had transparent conversations with the divine, with myself, and with others. Then one day, I just got it. It was slow, but I got it. A quiet epiphany. My purpose, like me, is alive. It's always changing, growing, moving, and adjusting like me. When I look back at what gave me energy and what propelled me forward, it was service. The essence or the spirit of my purpose is service. And I believe that will never change. But what that looks like in real time will forever be evolving. Where I got caught up was that I kept equating doing to being. I thought that what I do is who I am. When I would get frustrated, impatient, bored, or fail at something, I internalized those experiences as a reflection of who I am: lost, distracted, lazy, a failure. But my friends, I did learn. Through more experiences of failure, success, learning, growth, my higher self eventually emerged and learned that I am not what I do, but I am who I am. That is, I wake up and show up in whatever I do as me, the highs, the lows, and the in betweens. I have the power to embrace or change who I am every moment of every day. And this does not diminish what I do. In fact, what I do is essential in the journey of who I am. We live in a tangible world that is made animate through action by doing. What I do is not who I am, but it is connected. What I do supports who I am. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. What I do supports who I am. My actions, my experiences, my doing serve as guideposts, directing me deeper into who I am. Whether that doing has some misery involved, grad school, or that doing energizes me, like my past work with sexually exploited girls. All of my experiences have helped guide me and shape who I am. Those experiences on their own are not my purpose, but they are my path. I look forward to breaking this down even further in future episodes. And I look forward to sharing the first season of Conversations, whoop, whoop, where we talk about who my guests are, their path, and their purpose. Our very first guest is Jamaican-American expat living in Paris and host of the Dinner for One podcast, Sutanya Dackers. That episode drops this Friday, August 14th. Episodes drop every Monday and Friday. You can get early access by joining the email list at waypodcast.com. That's WAY podcast.com. WAY is the acronym for Who Are You? Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see and hear the conversations. And for your listen-only pleasure, you can subscribe to the Who Are You podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. And if you're like me and want to cut to the chase, I made it easy for you with timestamps in the description of every YouTube episode and in the show notes in the audio episodes. Lastly, if you have questions, I may have answers. Leave a comment on YouTube or email me at podcastwhoareyou, all one phrase, podcastwhoareyou@gmail.com. Okay, y'all, I look forward to our path together. I'm Kemi, signing off.